After posting 100 videos, I now understand why most creators quit. And it has nothing to do with motivation. Most new creators get discouraged, not out of lack of enthusiasm for what they're doing, which what they perceive the results are. What they don't understand should be thinking of it as training the algorithm rather than trying to gain views and followers. They use the early analytics as a guide map to whether they're going to be successful or not. What they don't understand is these first few videos, these first 30 days of videos are actually training the algorithm, letting the algorithm understand your content and show it to different groups, to different types of viewers, and creating a basis of where your content should go. And this isn't going to change until the algorithm fully understands who your content is for, what problem you solve, and what viewers do when they see you or your content. So until the algorithm feels as though it can answer those questions consistently, you're going to be stuck in training mode. But training mode is important. It's not that you don't give your best effort to these first few videos. Of course you do. One, you'll learn from it. And two, but during that process, you're training the algorithm. As long as your content has value and answers those questions, you're going to pick up views, which is a bonus. One thing a lot of creators believe, especially ones that have been doing this for less than a year, is that half of them believe that shorts hurt you and half of them believe that shorts help you. And that's because at one time, shorts probably wasn't the best strategy to grow your channel, to grow your platform. But things have changed. Algorithms change weekly, let alone from year to year. So make sure when you're watching content, it's current. Some content is ageless and will apply forever. Most of the time, that content is more about making quality videos, making sure you understand your audience, making sure you solve a problem, basic fundamentals on how to make videos. But now that the algorithm has changed, shorts have become a driver to support your channel and actually helps you gain viewers. So your strategy needs to incorporate that metric. What that means is you need to make shorts. If you're new and you're trying to grow your channel, you need to make shorts. I can't say it any other way. And so you can do that in two ways. You can make a short specifically around the topic that you're talking about for the day that you want to drive views to that long form video. Making a short about it is a great way to do that. The other thing to remember is that you have tools. I use Opus Clips. I'll put a link to the description. You can get a 14-day trial. But Opus Clips allows you to make your long form video, turn your long form video into short content. Now you can do that in one of two ways. If you've made the video specifically for short form content, but you don't have the right ratio, you can throw it into Opus Clips for free and it will let you change the ratio, add closed captioning, add B-roll. It lets you do a lot of things, add an intro, so you can do a couple things with your shorts for free on Opus Clips. Now, if you want to repurpose some long form video, you can load that in Opus Clips as well. And what it's going to do, it's going to take your long form video, find the best segments that will work as a short, rank them from 0 to 100, give you a description, and give you a video that you can post as a short. Now, this isn't just a throw it in there and hit send. You need to make sure the ratio is correct. You need to make sure the framing is correct. You need to make sure the content, description, and the message of the video is what you're trying to convey. But after you do all that, it's easier than making a whole new video and editing it and starting from zero. So Opus Clips can really help you create short form video. It even takes out pauses. So if you're someone who goes and reads from your phone to make sure you have the content correct, I do that from time to time. It's going to help remove those pauses and make everything look natural. So Opus Clips, I'm so glad I joined. And even now they're doing it. If you sign up for the year, you get 50% off. So that makes it a good deal, makes it affordable, and is a great tool to have if you're trying to grow your social media platforms and you're new, because shorts is for sure something you don't want to ignore. Bottom line is, If you're feeling discouraged or not happy with your growth on a certain social media platform, join the club. There's many of us in it. All of us want to grow as fast as possible and have as much success as we possibly can as quickly as possible. But it's easy. But don't forget, if it was easy, everyone would do it. You're unique. You bring your own unique perspective. The thing that you need to do now is worry about consistently showing the algorithm it can depend on you and letting the algorithm know exactly what you're going to be talking about so it can show that content to the right viewer, which means you also need to make sure you have a great, strong hook. And for shorts, that's in the first 2 to 3 seconds. Don't forget that. Hope all this helps. Have any questions, please put them in the description below. And if you like this content, like and follow for more. We'll talk to you very soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.